Hey everyone, Pat Mayo here with your Week 15 DraftKings picks for running backs and defenses. You're looking for the other positions? You hit the other video on the DraftKings YouTube channel. You want the full breakdown of every position on DraftKings? Head on over to Mayo Media Network YouTube channel. Subscribe while you're over there too. Like this video. It's Week 15. We only got so much time left in the NFL season, but I won't beat around the bush. Let's talk about running backs because of the Michael Thomas injury where he is out in Week 15 and Drew Brees returning under center for the Saints against the Chiefs in a big catch-up spot. All of a sudden, Alvin Kamara becomes the best value on the slate at $7,400. Previously, Jonathan Taylor had been the chalk here. David Montgomery was a very popular option. I would expect to see those guys zapped of any interest with Kamara being right there at $7,400. You can pair him up with Derrick Henry at $9,500 and be on your way. Honest to God. It's going to take a lot of heat off Dalvin Cook in this circumstance too. So expect his ownership to drop. Henry and Kamara are going to be the most common build this week at running back, and it's really tough to argue against that. They're in fantastic spots. If you're playing multiple lineups, you might want to pivot off of one or maybe both of them in certain spots. But if you're just playing one lineup or two, play those guys. The other one in the $6,000 range where you want to go is Cam Akers against the Jets. The Jets have been quote-unquote stingy to running back so far, but it's only because their pass defense is just horrendous. But it does seem like the Rams want to run the ball around the goal line, and it does seem like they want to run the ball with Cam Akers around the goal line right now. And you can actually, because of ownership and because of cheap values opening up at receiver, tight end, and quarterback, you could feasibly play Henry, Kamara, and Akers all in the same lineup. It's going to make the rest of your lineup kind of wonky, but it is something that you could pull off if you wanted to. If you want to drop below Akers or just play two of those guys in the $5,000 range, I do like Kenyon Drake a lot. In his matchup, Chase Edmonds is banged up right now. It's a decent spot against Philadelphia at home, and he had over 20 carries last week. Ever since he's come back from injury, he's been fantastic in terms of usage, and it's a pretty cheap price for a high usage guy like that. No one else really in his range is going to offer that same sort of usage. And below that, if you are looking for a punt, I don't love it, but the price makes sense. Leonard Fournette at $4,500. Ronald Jones is out. They've said that they're going to lean on Fournette first. All he needs to do is fall into the end zone and pick up like 50 yards. He's going to pay off this $4,500 price tag. And that $4,500 allows you to do so much and pay up at either a running back twice or a different position to get up to Travis Kelce, whoever it might be. Now, if you want to save some money at defense, then you can't take the Rams. They're just too expensive. Great matchup, mind you, a bit too expensive. Same with the Ravens. So what you really want to do at defense, I think San Francisco at $3,100 against Dallas is a nice opening spot. You can go with Tampa or the Patriots at $3,000 as well. But as I almost do every single week, I'm going to pay for the cheapest defense I like possible. And every single week, it's the same defense because for whatever reason, they just don't get priced up. I don't care that they're playing Seattle. I like Washington's front seven against the no offensive line of the Seattle Seahawks. Even if Russ can put up 35 on Washington in this game, he's probably going to get sacked 5 times. Russ is not immune to turning the ball over. It just takes one break your way and they return one. Then they can give up 35 points and still score 16 DraftKings points. And they're cheap. We're looking to pay up at running back. We need to save some money. And you can do that at defense. Plus, you can do it at tight end too. And maybe even quarterback. So tune in to the wide receiver, quarterback, and tight end stacks video, which will be coming at you soon. I'm Pat Mayo. Thanks for watching. Good luck this week. We'll see you next time.